last thing I was talking about USG detection, but there is only something like anechoic chambers. Basically, it means that it's like Faraday cages with measurement devices. You come to this the chamber, and it measures the radiations that you emit. It's usually for electronic devices, so there are no with prototyping, but basically, me as a person who has chip will come to this chamber, I will emit frequencies that this chip works on. This is a very small device. It's nowadays these chips. There are generations that doesn't require battery. Energy is gathered by other sources, right? It used, I've read a bit about this, and it used quantum effects to be able to, with a given little amount of energy, make it like bigger and bigger, right? I don't know actually what is the source of this energy, as I don't know what is exactly the sensor made from. But it can be, we have a galvanic reaction, like skin reaction, and our skins have a pH level, right? Our sweat has some pH level, and in our body there are some kind of biochemical interactions that happens all the time. And we can talk about environment like it is a kind of acid environment or the second one. And when we talk about any kind of ions, right? We talk about no, I didn't prepare, but basically to speak in English. But basically, this reaction may be source of power, right? To have power, you need to have a voltage, right? And to speak about voltage, you need to have two materials that have different, that are kind of that have different sign, right? On one side we have minus sign, which means that we have more electrons. And on the second side, we have insufficiency of these electrons compared to the sign. So we have voltage, right? In these reactions, as they are full with open kinds of ions, can be source of energy for this chip. This is a very small device, so it doesn't need to have I don't think, I didn't check, but I have like a sense, like we don't talk about milliwatts, we might talk about much smaller amounts. And to gain this energy from human body, I don't think it's difficult. I don't think it's something difficult to do. So basically, there's a chance that if I go to an anechoic chamber, right now I have, by the way, funds, but to make only one of these steps, they put me into addiction. They do their best, so I'm addicted. I have a big problem with one thing, coding. I hope like I'll be able to make as much resistance as possible. First first organizers will come, and I won't have to make these moves, because I have big trust in organizers. I like big trust. Maybe I don't like organizers, I don't like previous crowd, I like very much, but I know these people are not, they don't meant to help me, basically. They don't meant to help me, so I'm not afraid of them. They are my big chance, like people from Warsaw will be as fast taken away from my life, plus they'll make some steps. I believe that after what was done, we talk about report to prosecutor's office, and actually I don't think I can. It's hard to me to think about other options, but I have funds to do one of these, to do USG, but I'm not sure if I can afford myself to pay for a whole skin on the head, or just the part, like forehead. But I'll try to start with something, or for this anechoic chambers examination. I will try to do this. It's like, it can be as used as evidence, or it can be used to convince people to give me help. We all know there are plenty of hackers, and these people have quite big possibilities. I will speak about this in the next video, as this is kind of important thing. So, you know, if we don't talk about directly having evidences to catch them, we can talk always about indirectly evidences to convince others to help me to get evidences. This can be organizations, this can be private people, some individuals, and or this can be just as evidence. I will speak with lawyer. I'll pay for 2 lawyers this week, so I'll get knowledge if this can be used as evidence or not. So for sure I will inform you about everything, because I know that there's a kind of this inequality in knowledge. People also know everything about the things I plan to do or I can do. You don't know me. You were said some things about me, about my plan, obviously, so it looks like there's no necessity to contact with organizers. I'm sorry. Just yesterday I checked this word, and it's not organizers, actually it's organizers. But you don't know exactly things I can do. So to convince you, it's better, you know, to make things in kind of proper, more human-like way, not like having war, or you know, making a big mess. I'm creating this. I'm creating this video and other videos. I'll create, so you will have the same amount, same level of knowledge as as people from Warsaw, right? As psychiatrists from Warsaw, then you can decide, you know, what to do, but not only relying on one story made up. I can think about things they said, or try to reconstruct this story, as there were some changes in my life from 2021, especially 2022 and 2023. So I can imagine why these changes happened, right? And how they could be used in their story. So I want you to have the same knowledge, right?